What's up, guys? Cheapbeast, aka Noah, back today bringing another video. This time we're going to do some Hypebeast accessories for under $100. I've been looking into getting some accessories. I did order that Supreme Cyber General Mystery Box, the accessory one. I'm hoping I would get something in there, but I didn't get anything that I really want to just like display around the room because I kind of want to put stuff around the setup. So I did put stuff basically on this list that I would consider putting up, especially because I want to do under $100 first, because that's the price range I'm really looking at. So I'm really just looking at Grailed, StockX, even eBay. There are some stuff on there, but eBay I'm a little more hesitant to buy from than like Grailed and stuff, because whatever. But there's a few things that I have on this list, and I got this package right here, kind of inspired making it, because I did buy it at retail. It is on the list, but it's a little over $100 now. It could go down, could go up, really depends on the market for it. I would have put the clock from the Off-White IKEA collab, but that at this point has gone over $100 when it used to be $30 is what I bought it for. And I think originally, like right after it came out, it was going for $50, and now it's going for like $130. So that's not on the list, but I do have that too. So I have a few, but nothing like crazy. I would potentially do another one for over 500 or under 500, just because I think that's the range I would go highest up to, because there are a few things in that range that I kind of want to get for a potential setup one day and just to put around the room. So other than that, let's just get right into the unboxing and then right into the list. All right, so let's just get right into the package because it's part of the list and inspired, like I said, this video. But I thought it was pretty cool. I potentially wanted to sell it because at the time they were going for like $150, like $200 on StockX. I'm really just cutting towards my face. Let me do this real quick and then I'll get back to it. All right. So like I said, it was going for around like $100, $200 at the time. So it is a Chinatown Market basketball. Obviously, I don't really play in basketball anymore. I did when I was a kid. This is Chinatown Market, just indoor. It's an indoor basketball. It's the Smiley Globe. I'll show you guys the listing now on StockX. It's going for around $104, I think exactly is what it's at now. So nothing crazy, but it was at the time going for a little bit. And I was potentially just going to sell it, but I kind of like it now. Literally just a globe with a smiley face on it, like Chinatown Market usually does for their basketballs. So I think it looks pretty cool. I may put it up on one of these shelves or just save it for a potential new setup and different shelving, whatever. I'm probably going to keep it at this point because it's not selling for too much, and I'd basically just make my money back. But pretty cool. I know Chinatown Market sells a lot of basketballs, and they come out with them every once in a while. So we're just going to leave it in packaging for now, and then we'll get right into the rest of the list. So these are really in no particular order. We're just going to start with the Chinatown Market basketball, just because, like I said, I just got one, and it kind of inspired the whole video. So there is that one for $104 on StockX. I like it a decent amount. Obviously, it looks pretty cool. Just something you could display. I mean, I don't really play basketball anyways, and I probably wouldn't be using that because it's pretty expensive basketball. I'd rather just sell it and buy like a cheaper one if I was going to do that. So I put that one down. I put the yellow one, just the plain yellow one, goes for $72 on StockX, and then I put the tie-dye one for $78. I'll have the listings somewhere on the screen while I'm talking about them, just because I want to show you guys that they are under $100. You probably could find them on like Grailed or eBay for a little cheaper, or maybe even the same price. But this is just kind of what I went with. I don't know if you guys can see my dog, but my dog is eating the cardboard box that it came in. So we're going to move that real quick before I continue. All right, so next up on the list, we have Supreme Skateboards. I know you guys have probably seen them all over the place. There's you can get them, hang them on the wall. I don't know if I'm going to do that particularly just because I've never skated, and I kind of feel like I don't want to be that person that like has stuff and doesn't ever do it. But there are some cool ones like the Lamborghini ones. And then there's some other ones that are on there. But I obviously was going for under 100. So I chose the black chrome logo one. So it's just a black skateboard with a chrome logo on it. It goes for $75 on StockX. And then I picked the motion logo one for $84. I think both these are pretty recent. So they're not too expensive, nothing crazy. You can hang them on your walls. I'll probably try to find a picture of them like being hung up on walls. And they look kind of cool, especially if you're into that kind of thing. And obviously for Hypebeast, it's Supreme, so it works out perfectly. So like I said, pretty good. Like you could use them as art and just hang them on the wall. So we'll potentially do that. Probably not, just because I've never skated in my life and I don't really want to look like I've ever skated. So those another thing, not too expensive, and you can definitely just have it and pick it up pretty easily. So next up, we're on something a little off of eBay or a little off StockX, or really like Hypebeast kind of stuff. Like it's no brand. We're gonna go with Etsy, like sneaker prints, because you can find a ton of stuff on Etsy and they're really cheap, and you can just print it and then like frame it how you want it. So I found a couple posters. There's the 10 posters, so the Off-White 10 collection. Someone made a poster of it, and you can frame it. I'll have obviously the picture of it and the listing. It's only good for $30, which isn't bad. I think you can change the size, but I'm not too sure. I didn't really look too in depth of these ones, but I think it's pretty cool. I actually thought about ordering a couple of these like prints for my walls, but now that you guys don't see it above me, I don't really know if I'm gonna do it. Maybe another setup, but maybe in the future, who knows. And then I picked an Off-White Jordan 1 that goes for $17 plus depending on the size, and then another Jordan 1 poster. This one's just red and has a Chicago Jordan 1. I think it looked pretty cool. Like I said, it's just like art you can have around, and if you want to keep it cheap, you don't need something like from a pretty expensive brand or like the Hypebeast brand that like everyone would want stuff from. So if you just want something simple, just some art, keep it pretty clean in your setup and not just have like a ton of like little accessories around that just say Supreme or something like that. I think the Etsy kind of prints go pretty well. So I'll link the ones I have down below, and then if you guys want to pick them up, then go pick them up. All right, so the next one I have is actually on StockX for $97. I think the lowest ask was like a little bit over 100, but I have found some on Grailed for like $70. It's a Supreme Blimp. It's stupid, and I don't know why I like it, but it's just a plastic blimp that you'd hang up in a corner of a room. I think it looks kind of cool. I don't know why I like it. I'm really not that into Supreme stuff. I just kind of know their stuff looks pretty good, and they do a lot of collabs. And for some reason, I like this, and I don't know why, but it goes for $97 on StockX. I don't know. I probably am going to pick it up. It's really stupid. Probably went for like no money at all when it was released, but I think it's pretty cool, and I don't know. I'm probably going to get it just because it's stupid, but I like it, and it's the Supreme Blimp, $97 StockX, not bad. It still fits under 100, and I think it just looks kind of cool in the corner of a room, so that's kind of why I put it on this list, because I like it, and it doesn't matter if other people think it's stupid. So there's that one. So the last one I have for you guys is some just coffee table books. So if you guys don't know really what coffee table books, they're basically just books you don't read, and they're just there for the look. I don't look at books. I don't know, like, I think it's kind of cool. Like, if I had a different setup and like I had a coffee table, I would like put some of these books just because I think they look cool, and like the outside of the book is basically kind of like art at this point anyway. So plus like the brands that I picked are kind of hype. The first one I have is the Virtual MCA. I think it's a special edition figures of speech book, so it's just blue. It's a personal copy on it, in quotes obviously. It goes for $80 on StockX. I think it's pretty cool. I think I found one on Grailed for a little cheaper, but I think it's pretty cool. It'd look good on a coffee table, or if you just had a bookshelf or something just sitting there. It's kind of like, again, people buy these things, so it's not just Hypebeast. They buy like coffee table books, just like stuff that you could look at or give them inspiration. I don't know. I don't know how much I would use these, but I think they look kind of cool, so I put them on the list. And because I didn't want to just list a ton of skateboards or like art or something like that, or I kind of wanted stuff that was like bigger and for like a room accessory, so like you could put these places and they would be around the house. And then the last one I picked is a Rizzoli hardcover book. I guess it just kind of goes like causes, like how cause became cause. I don't know the book. It only goes for $55 on StockX. I think I actually found it on like Amazon for like $52, so that you can buy it a little cheaper. But another coffee table book that if you wanted to read, you could. If you're not into that, it just looks good because the cover looks kind of cool. It just says cause on it, and it has a pretty cool cover. So there's 5. I've listed 5 accessories that you guys could have around your house, and just kind of something just to make your house look different. I mean, people do with other things, so if you're a hype beast or you're just into this kind of stuff, they're good stuff to have around the house that just look kind of good. So if you guys want to pick any of these up, I'll have some of them in the description. Other ones you guys just look up because I'll have the StockX listing on the screen when I talk about them. So other than that, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me some other accessories that you guys like or have that you would put around our house. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later.